Greetings and welcome, adventurers, to another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. And when last we left off, we had done a little gambling with some items. And I know the deck of many things could have been useful, but don't feel like it. Besides, like I said, it's one of those things that I probably will never ever use. Right, so he's thief level. No. Yes. Which I think it's thief. Yeah, it's thief. It's thief leveled up. Right. Well, let's make ourselves more stealthy then. Not that he's ever gonna be in stealth, but alright. Getting extra scroll spells would be nice. But more spike traps is also good. And we should be gaining plenty of levels during this run, so yeah, we're leveling quite quickly, all things concerned. Alright, let's move on to the next stage.
Of course. What? Where did you come from? I didn't conjure you up, did I? No, of course not. Only planar creatures get summoned. Must be more foolish adventurers.
I'm Leon. I've been sent by Odrin to find the imprisoned one. Who are you?
Odrin? Imprisoned one? Those names mean nothing to me. Who you are is not really important anyway. I'm the only one who matters around here. I am Karsten the Magnificent, Lord of the Level!
Fine. Tell me, Karsten the Magnificent, how did you become Lord of the Level? Do not look upon me as I'm insane. I'm just a victim of circumstances, all. Making the best of a bad situation. It's an interesting story, really. About 10 years ago, I was an adventurer, much like you. I came with apprentices to explore this dungeon, seeking fame and fortune. I found this machine. Most amazing creation I'd ever seen. You mean the strange machine you're in? What is it? That you asked. This fascinating device beside me is the machine of Lum the Mad. With it, I can summon creatures to entertain me and then unleash my wrath upon them when I get bored. But how did you end up inside that glass? Ah, the glass casing. Well, you see, I didn't actually mean to create it. The machine of Lum the Mad can be fickle, mistresses. Actions have consequences which cannot be undone. So you fiddled with the machine and it blew up in your face, and now you're trapped. How poetic. Trapped? You misunderstand. This glass protects me. It makes me impervious to harm. I need neither food nor sustenance. Even the ravages of time can no longer touch me. I've become immortal. Sure, you must want to be free. What good is immortality if you're stuck in one place forever? I, Karsten the Magnificent, Lord of the Level, grow weary of your chatter. Time to make things more interesting. Oh, great. Well, at least they can't mind control me, but still.
Jon Jonsson at your service.
I'm Fonson. I really look to be rid of all ever having to deal with mind flayers.
What is it now?
Uh, so we're not gonna get charmed here. In which case you'll need to use this shield for a bit. We do that.
For the order!
Something you need.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
No! They can't get away with this!
Yes.
Apparently they can. Alright, let's just speed through that again. Seriously, why couldn't it just be Githyanki? I can kill Githyanki all day long. But mind flayers are just cheating us. Cheated us. Not playing fair at all. I can't even summon creatures to help because they will just get unsummoned. Or will not come with us.
What? Where did you come from, Odrin? Imprisoned one? Who you are is not really important anyway. I'm the only one who matters around here. I am Karsten the Magnificent, Lord of the Level!
You shall suffer my wrath!
Oh great, one of them's summoned in between us.
Dream of refusing. What is it now?
I still want to swap out the shields and the helmets, but you will not get mind controlled. That is kind of a boulder.
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine. Jon Jonsson at your service. I shall go forth at your command.
Nature's servant awaits. I await your need.
Come on.
Yes?
Something you need. Yes.
Pardon, turn of reflex.
Ready for anything.
Getting that spectral sword out there.
Happy to help. To try to help, anyway. I am ready.
You shall suffer my wrath.
Making sure that nobody is getting their intelligence drained, because that is a good way to lose them. And we live.
Oh, yes. No, I can carry nothing else. Your item is on the ground.
You don't need anything. You can use a few more. This is just a sword +2, yeah.
Something you need.
Do you have anything else to say?
What?
When you became trapped in that cage, what happened to your apprentices? You dare ask about apprentices? Wait, this for curiosity. Yeah, that won't do anything. Alright, that's just not bother. Oh. Devil
Point
Shade.
the sword, and I shall strike.
I'm probably not undead, but I'm not gonna risk
It is about time.
doing anything else. I don't think they can drain me.
You need my skills, I see.
I'm ready.
Ah.
That's a lot of shadows.
With vengeance. With
Take
vengeance.
Just as I thought. Take that.
Our actions are good. We will serve the greater balance.
Take that. You shall suffer my wrath. You sound like Golodar.
Speak your mind. It is done.
Not the right target. I get he's annoying,
What?
but
Is
can't do
there
anything.
about?
And so they are undead
Our actions
for the
are good.
purposes
We
of
will
this.
serve the greater balance.
Something you need.
I'm fine with that. Right, Shahira leveled up. We're a fighter. And we can put another point and stuff. Yes, quarterstaff. And I'll give you a whirlwind attack.
Yes.
I hear you well enough.
Let's ignore that guy for now. Not gonna be able to do us anything.
Task at
And let's explore. And
Don't yell.
check for
I
traps,
can hear you.
because
Yes. A standard tactic, that.
it's a good place to get really messed up with traps. But apparently there's no
I
traps here.
haven't been this pleased with a group of folks since the Cormyreans sent the price of turnips through the roof during the
Jeez,
onion
how many
famine.
copies of that book are we gonna find? Right, we don't need that spell. I'm not entirely sure who I'm gonna give the wish to. I mean, you would make an obvious choice, but you're not even able to do level 8 spells, let alone level 9 spells. As long as I'm not gonna be deciding. And of course I'm not better myself. Still stuck at level 6.
Jon Jonsson at your... Oh, I can do that.
Not locked.
Yes. Of course.
I don't think I need any bolts per se. That looks like some special armor. All are common weapons. I think that I know what that's for. Right, full plate mail +1. I don't think that's an improvement for anything we have. fact, we already have that. Container is full. Right, then you can hold on to it for now. Another one. Potion of Giant Strength. And you could learn this. Potion of Fire Giant. Alright. Could be useful. Decisions to be made. Yeah.
Something you need.
Right now, I'm making an executive decision to leave the Watcher's Keep for a brief moment so I can empty my bags and check up on the playhouse.
Hey, we've been getting to know each other pretty well, right? So, I thought I'd mention I was seeing someone.
That's interesting, but we don't have time for idle talk.
Right. Sorry. Forget I said anything.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
I'm sorry, Nera. But you're not the one I want. If I can still get to hear it. I mean, I'm a little worried that her romance is broken already. Anywho, Wookeen's Promenade, please.
Whatever I can do to help.
Yeah. Let us talk a bit about Watcher's Keep as a dungeon. I like it as a dungeon. It feels appropriate
Oh, yes.
for what I think of in a Dungeons and Dragons dungeon, really. Just kind of wish it fit better into the story. Like, it's a dungeon anyone can pass. You don't need to be a ball child in order to get in there. See? Just kind of feels out of place, I guess. Because most other things, even though if they don't really have a tangential reason for being there, most of it is just either getting more experience or getting money. But the Watcher's Keep is just out of the way and not all that useful. Alright. We don't need that. Yeah, no, I won't need that. I mean, this is a scimitar kind of weapon, but probably never gonna use it. And none of my crew uses that type of armor. Blade of the Dog. Yeah, no. The Rogue of Goodman Hayes. Permanent Chaos Shield on the there. Nope. point in keeping that. Helmet to rock I want to keep. Same with the Bard's gloves, I don't need that. Right. That lightens the load a little bit. Figuratively speaking, of course. Rashad's talent is no longer useful to us. And we have a lot of stuff that you are holding on to.
Yes?
Didn't need to
Just as I thought.
I didn't need to specifically look at his special wares, but at least that's where the stuff now. But yeah, Watcher's Keep. Such a weird place, you know, in so many ways. Even really organically happen or anything.
My mind's even foggier than usual. Can we stop?
Because I guess there had to be some way to gain
Onward,
some more
then.
experience and fit in some more items.
It's long past
The
time
expansion
for
to work
turnip
properly,
tea.
because
A little
that's where
rest
it
will shake
belongs.
the stew from our eyes and ache from our
The
heads.
pace we have set is too much for me. I must rest.
Not playing enough with you? Am I making too much noise? Yeah. Always getting so upset
You must gather your party before venturing
when I'm
forth.
talking to someone else. In this case, my lovely audience.
To the task at hand.
Alright, let's do a rest before we move on. And
Hello,
go
me
down.
good smiling friends.
Right, it's just regular cheap rooms. And let's see if there's anything
You
going
must
on
gather your party
downstairs.
before venturing forth.
As you will.
Because with all the resting, something might have passed.
Theatre life is never dull.
Nope. Still nothing.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I
Of course.
guess time passes differently.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
I thought for sure with all the resting we had done in the meantime and all the other time delays, there'd be some passage for the next bit, because what comes next is kind of fun. Well, I guess not. Right, back to the grind. Figuring out the dungeon and the machine that wizard is in.
Oh, yes.
Right, no runner coming up to help us. To the machine of London Mad. I do like this convenience of being able to go to whichever level you want.
Just as I thought.
Right. So,
I stand amongst the... Very well.
where was that case with all the normal weapons? Would like just a regular warhammer, please,
Nature, sir, I am willing.
and just a plain scimitar will do.
Just name what you want.
Because I think the enemy we're facing here is magic golems.
I await your need. I go.
Well, not here, obviously, but
Something you need.
Pardon, turnip reflex.
let's just get that on the way.
Yes?
Yes.
At your order.
This is Yuan-Ti and trolls. No need to go special.
What is it now?
Onward then. Something you need.
We actually killed it
You
instantly.
need my skills, I
Didn't
started.
think I could. Regular weapons.
Yes.
To the task at hand.
Sunstone bullets and bullets +4. I'm pretty sure my container is still full. So much stuff. But the bullets +4 I will keep. That's a bare arrow of biting, right? I mean, don't really have much use for that.
You sound like Golod. I shall go forth at your command.
Something you need.
That's it?
Yes. As you will.
What? It shall be done with skill and care, if not brevity.
These guns actually do need to be taken out with that.
For the fallen!
Don't had once, your worship.
I'm not entirely sure why these other trolls fell. I mean, they should all be operating under the same rules.
Something you need. Of course.
But only the spectral trolls were. I think the other trolls. How many copies did you write of this? We have the book already.
Yes.
What's beyond? Ah, here's the magic golems.
Point the sword, and I shall strike.
So
I hear you well enough.
I am ready.
go kill.
I stand amongst the righteous.
I do hope Wilson is not balls don't count as magic weapons, otherwise this might be... Nope. Weapons are ineffective.
With vengeance!
Righteous at your order.
Well, at least he's keeping the thing busy.
It is a lost item.
What is it?
It's a nifty gimmick, at least.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
In any case, that'll do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time. If you enjoy my content, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all then. Bye.